didn't just physically, physically definitely, but it's more also the mental anguish, because you always know that you will be moved. This is not ultimately where you're going to live. And we had an incident where we were mistakenly moved out because there was a communication error between the council and the housing association and the owner of the flat, because it's privately owned. And we were meant to, we were basically effectively moved out. And I remember that night lying with my daughter, and that was one of the lowest points in my life. And Sophia turning around and saying to me, "But why are we moving? This is our house." And to have to explain to a 5 years old, I think she was at that time, this is not actually your house. When she was born here and she lived all her life, was very difficult. And I think I will always remember that. It's the mental anguish, really. You know, you want to be somewhere that you can call home for real, and you don't feel threatened to be kicked out anytime, because I know it can happen now. I lived that. I know it did happen, and it's terrible to have to go through that.
My day-to-day is 7 days a week. I work for my clients. I start my day at 4 in the morning, and I run my cleaning start until 8 in the morning. Probably my space improved at home. I could be doing some much better life for my family.
I'm happy with this. I'm happy because the original one was the box, wasn't it? And I'm happy with this. What do you think?
Yeah, but I think...
I'm not so sure about this one. What do you think?
I know. It could have gone down there.
Yeah. And that's possibly what we have to tell them, because it doesn't look good. Although you might...
I come from Spain. I've been in London for 5 years, actually. I was trying to get a job as a carpenter here, but my skills were not qualified, and my English was not good at all. Yeah, so I realized I have to start training myself again if I want to keep myself here. It was quite a hard time for me on those days. I was really sleeping for not too much hours a day. But well, I think that if you want something, you need to do something about it.
So that's when help came in, and I went there, and I started to see things a little bit, clearer.
It was so wonderful. I enjoyed it. It's been so helpful, really, really helpful, because give me new ideas that I didn't have.
You do need somebody that can tell you how to do things in a more efficient way and how to get where you want, and that's where help came in.
Yeah, it's very useful. Yeah, splitting ideas and getting knowledge from the other people as well.
Well, it's exciting me all my life. I always try to be my own boss.
You employ yourself, and then you'll be more confident in your own business instead of you having boss in your head.
The more I am involved with this, the more I understand how silly and how sorry I felt for myself when I was doing something else. Because although I believed in what I was doing before, I can see that how, eventually I lost the flavor for it. And now I understand, yes, this is the real deal. You need to be able to do something that you not just believe in it, not just you're passionate about, that you really enjoy, and I love what I'm doing now.
I think it's very important to be settled down in your house for a long period of time, then you can think about other matters.
yeah, if you have right place to live, so you can think, you can do anything, you know. But if you don't have a right place to live, that's the main problem as well, you know. If you're floating, you can't do anything.
And you go there, people is like this because everyone go there because you have good food in the street. There's good food. Not cheap because they say like £6 take away, and they go sit around the market. You can sit anywhere.